Mike. Umeambiwa stingy men watakikani.
I cannot relate because I've never been stingy all my life.
Nice.
Wow.
All my life. Actually, me, I'm what they call the modern day feminist. I'm so generous on especially women.
Yeah.
I'm so generous on women. You can call me a feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So
yes.
Generous on women, you can call me a feminist.
Yeah, they say women know whether she'll sleep with you within the first 5 seconds of meeting you.
And this does not mean that men should not cry.
Yeah. Ama kwa choo.
Hata kwa choo anaweza kusikia ukifanya. Alafu mtu akue concerned.
A potential spring chicken. You know what a spring chicken is?
Tell us, teach us.
A spring chicken. You know what a spring chicken is?
Shine.
A spring chicken is a very beautiful woman.
A spring chicken?
Yes,
a chicken.
A very beautiful young woman.
The early bird catches the worm, but for the worm to be caught, it also had to wake up early. Here's my thinking. Whether the worm is asleep or awake, it will still be caught, so long as the bird woke up early.
No matter what you catch, a win is a win.
Might be a fat worm, might be a short worm, it's still a worm.
DISDAT. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of DISDAT. Very good. My name is Charlene and today we have 2 brand new guests on our show and we're excited to have them here. To my left, I'll start with you, Lady in Orange.
She's excited to be here.
Yes. You can see by her body language. It's all over the place.
Okay. And to the gentleman,
Mike. Yes, and I'm not that guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think Mike could pull your mic a little bit closer.
Okay.
Oh, Mike.
No pun intended.
Yeah, Mike, you can pull your mic a little bit
So
closer.
do I pull myself to the mic or
No,
do I
just,
pull the mic?
just raise it.
You need to be clear.
How can you pull yourself?
Communication.
Ebu, pull yourself to the mic with me.
I'd have to carry Angie and this whole
do not
seat.
become a meme.
I'd have to carry Angie and this whole seat so that I can do that. And I don't want to be inappropriate.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I am the ghost, the one and only.
How are we doing?
We the ghosts or everybody on the set?
Everybody on the side.
How are you doing post Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day.
Post Valentine's Day.
Post Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I think we could start with the ladies. Yeah, we can be an inclusive place.
But hey guys, this guy is wearing red. Valentine's every day for him. He's wearing red. So
listen. Do not put out the.
Are you guys
ghost
coming
like
from?
that.
Okay. That's an obscene comment.
Oh, do not put the ghost out like that.
But why are you two matching?
Who and who? Man, you have spectacles and you still can't tell the difference in colors.
Wow.
Yeah. I was told that men do not know color. There's nothing like color for men.
I think it's the same color but different shades.
Yes. So,
no, it's not the same color.
Brighter.
So is there a story there?
What is that color?
This is maroon.
This is burgundy.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
still in the
You guys deserve each other.
No, but I've realized something in common. Yeah. Funny
Did you
thing
research your color though?
I did not.
You just know.
Yeah, I just know.
Okay.
Do you know?
I am that guy. I am that ghost.
Hey,
I am that
guy.
ghost.
Okay.
So you are sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I am that ghost. Funny thing, yeah. This set, kila mtu amevaa miwani.
Just like last set.
Okay.
If you're wearing spectacles,
What
you
happens
need to understand.
with being bespectacled and shyness? I think there's a correlation
Between?
wearing specs and being shy.
No.
There
I
isn't-
know people who aren't shy in this room.
How would you know that?
Because
My goodness, don't trigger our imagination here.
No, I'm not trying to trigger anything because I
know you're already matching.
Listen. Because they say it as it is. So I know they aren't shy. And the person also seated next to you.
Yeah, and the people who seem shy, they are not shy in another setting.
Okay, it's
To answer your question, great minds think alike.
Yes, and you see,
Can we close the chapter?
Let's close it.
We cannot land there.
Post
Valentine's.
No, Mike.
I have a comment.
No, your own.
Guys, you know, when people live together, you start having the same behaviors.
Good.
So, mtuambie kama mnatoka kwa nyumba moja.
It's true because we live in the same office.
Mnatoka kwa nyumba moja ama?
45.
Kwani hamjui jokes?
We're in the same office.
Wow.
Post Valentine's, how are we doing?
Let's start with Angie. Angie is all over the place. I think you are giving her good memories. Nice memories.
Good memories.
Sweet memories.
Indeed.
Don't be shy. Just tell us.
and
We can
you
tell
have-
a secret. This is not going to go to the internet. Imagine.
Where is it going to go?
Imagine you can open up. It's not going anywhere.
I'm not lucky to have a guy besides me. Yani, in
That's
terms of it.
literally.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
I'm not that lucky.
My-
I don't know. Sijui.
You're not the problem, sis. I promise you.
Yeah, Missy Shida.
They are never the problem. They are never the problem.
You see how
guys.
she is geared up. Miss Yoshida.
Hey, Missy Shida.
Yes, take me as I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mike, how are you doing post Valentine's?
What's Valentine's? I don't know. Don't trigger me. You see, if I start talking, I've always been told like I have a mouth on me. Yeah? Yes, I have a
You're
mouth
very
on me,
mouthy.
but I don't look.
Cartoon.
I don't look it until I start talking. Now,
You see that
That is
that
true.
that TikToker cartoon.
Yeah.
She was talking to the boyfriend about Udaku, and then mouthy cartoon is like, "You're very mouthy."
I have a mouth on me. Somebody told me you need to check you're a man, but you are made like a woman when it comes to talking.
Do you think
Because
you're
I-
mouthy?
Sorry,
Do you think you're mouthy?
indeed,
Indeed.
I am.
Hey,
But
zingine
I'm
ni
only
talent.
mouthy
Zingine
with
ni-
the
Zingine ni
right clue.
talent. Kuna mwenye kona tu talent ya kuongea tu.
Yeah.
I did not. I did not.
I so
that
pity my
discover
wife.
people's-
My goodness.
I-
I was
I-
going to be naye atakuwa anapiga makelele kwa nyumba. Juu mimi naongeanga.
And what if you find a partner who's mouthy as well? Who's gonna keep quiet in that house?
There's no one. Yeah, we just make noise, yeah? But
And
you
to
shouldn't
make
make
the
noise
place
everywhere.
Lakini
Yeah.
sasa then
You
you
only
let-
make noise in the living room, nowhere else.
you also make people who are noisy.
Yes, offspring.
Yeah.
They're all over the place
No, I don't
shouting.
think so.
You don't think so?
No, because there's this. I don't know whether it's scientific, but when the parents are noisy, when you look at their first kid, they're very quiet. Maybe it's because they want a silent world, so they choose it for themselves.
But I think they're taking time bomb. You cannot deny genetics. It's gonna catch up to them.
But you can deny genetics. Yeah?
How?
There is something that I was watching here, and hands down, the child was his. Yeah, and he's Indian, and the wife he's married to is Canadian, and this child has no any genetics in him of an Indian. So the father was like, "How am I even going to introduce you to Indians that you are the offspring or umetoka kwao and you do not have a single inch in you that looks Indian?"
Say that again. So you're saying the kid does not look like the father.
Yes.
Guys,
Mike,
do I need to spill it out? Do I need to spill it out? Most probably that no.
Mike, they showed DNA. They show DNA.
Question marks.
Yeah, they show DNA. Yeah, they show DNA. It's like, okay, I know we are from different dispensations in this room, so I will not use that example. Shall it?
It's a free space. Just
No. It's. I don't remember the exact movie, but in this movie, that like this guy was locked up, and then the wife brought kids for him to see the kids, and then there is a kid that the wife says that it's his. But this kid was white.
Oh yeah.
Was that guy Cat Williams?
Exactly. Finally, I have somebody on the set that relates to things that I watch.
Cat Williams is sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
But he
one.
speaks the truth.
Yeah.
So many
Shally-
guys out here
Yeah.
are raising kids who are not theirs.
Okay, we'll get to that. Yeah.
Yes.
We'll get to that. But by the way, there is a saying, and this is in Ugandan. Yeah. I will translate it directly into English.
Say it in
yeah?
Uganda first.
No. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction. So. It goes.
I just don't want to trip in Ghana, which is okay.
No, it goes this way that
Up in the side of violence, what?
listen, Mike, listen. Until your mother dies, you can never tell your real family, because at any given time your mother anaweza kupeana kwingine.
Okay.
She
Trying to
can
wrap my mind around that.
Unaweza kuwa wewe si wa baba wako.
Yes.
Yeah. So Charlene, post
Yes.
Valentine's, how was your
Why you
Valentine's?
laughing?
Because I know I moved that topic from Mike and he had a thing to say
Some
about it.
people are glowing here in the room.
Yes.
It looks like it was a very nice Valentine's.
I mean, I had a great work day. Yeah, went home, did laundry. It was a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Thank God it was a working day. God saved us. If it fell on a Saturday, there'll be no excuse.
You said my
I'm
manager.
at work, babes. After that, I'm working late. Yes.
The rest is history.
Yeah. I love you every day. Why does this day why do I have to overspend on this day just to prove my love to you?
Yeah. Charlene, you're nodding your head.
Because
These are some of the reasons that were given.
it's such a lame excuse that men use not to spoil their women.
But I don't know why you and Kendi, who is also still missing in action this time round,
Yeah.
are so hell-bent on making Valentine's about women only.
Yes.
Who said that? Ghost, you were here when we agreed categorically that
Yeah.
men and women should spoil their women in equal measure or even beyond. We said that.
And my Valentine's, because nobody cared to ask me. My Valentine's was good.
I was going there.
How good?
Eh?
How good?
No, let us
Okay,
not
scale
go
of
On a
one
scale
to
of
10.
1 to 10. Yes, thank you.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
You can
Yes.
break the scale.
Yeah, I can break the scale 100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
Must
that
be
must be
nice.
some.
No,
Some-
it did not have a happy ending.
someday.
And listen, it did not have a happy ending, but it was a Valentine's. Well catered for.
Catered for. Okay. That's interesting.
Hey, okay.
No further tea to spill?
No further tea to spill.
Guys, this thing is not going to the internet. You can talk. It's not going to the internet.
Not unless we are Kericho Gold.
Good. Anyway, Aya. Now we're going to have a silly argument, okay?
Silly.
Yeah, silly argument. Or it could be factual. I don't know. Depends on how it goes.
Why is nobody asking me about my Valentine's?
But we've asked you.
You already
I
said
already
you
said.
Yeah, you're
No, me, I have more tea.
spill it.
I mean, spill.
It's not like it's not going to the internet, so might as well just take it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my Valentine started slow.
Mm.
I'm not why I was on leave,
Nice.
so I had no excuse.
Not
But thank
doing
God I did
anything.
not have a girlfriend.
You do not have or you did not?
Important question.
You don't have or you did not
I
have?
did
At that
not.
particular
Hakuwa na
time.
You
hiyo-
don't.
hiyo
Yeah, yeah.
siku ndio hakuwa na girlfriend.
Yeah, sindio? Yeah.
Lakini hizi siku
Alifanya
zingine
makosa-
unakwenda na yeye.
alifanya makosa ndogo ndogo. Towards the end of January to break up kidogo.
Yeah. You took a break, yeah?
Babe, I'm tired. Let's just take a break. Yes, but after
Alikuambia
15th,
hivyo?
I think I'm done with the break. Yeah.
Break time is over.
Yes. So it was a very slow day, but towards the end of the day, a suitor, not my girlfriend,
A suitor.
a suitor, or a potential, a potential spring chicken. You know what a spring chicken is?
Tell us, teach us.
A spring chicken. You know what a spring chicken is?
Shine.
A spring chicken is a very beautiful woman.
A spring chicken.
Yes,
chicken.
A very beautiful young woman.
Can I ask a question?
Wait,
Yes.
wait, Charlene. Is this dictionary
That's the question. Is it on paper?
yeah.
Is that a word?
Yeah, Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary?
Yeah,
Okay.
not Oxford, of course.
Which dictionary is that?
Urban
It's Cambridge.
Dictionary.
Oh, urban.
That's what it's called.
No wonder.
The dictionary of the internet.
Okay.
Oh.
Yes.
So spring chicken.
Yes.
I can already imagine of a chicken that is on a spring.
Guys, me, I'm a sucker for love, by the way.
Okay, continue with your spring
Yeah,
chicken.
so this spring chicken, I've been pursuing it.
Yeah.
Eat. Don't
For a while.
Okay.
It's
No, I'm not a misogynist, please.
No one said you are.
Yeah, you're just using the same analogy. It's an it. It's not a she. Sindio?
Yes.
Yes. So I've been pursuing it. This spring chicken for a while. She has been playing hard to get.
But she eventually
she
got
should.
caught.
But I love
springs broke.
love the ones who play hard to get.
The springs broke.
Yeah. The springs, bro. They have to break. Yeah.
Oh.
Just need to be more consistent. These chicks are all suckers of love. By the
This
way.
reminds me, I think
Yes.
when we were preparing for this, Charlene, you had a question.
Which one? I normally have so many questions. Remind me.
For how long? I think we'll talk about it later.
Yes.
Yeah, you remembered?
Yes, I remember.
Okay. So we'll not take away the shine.
Yes. Before we,
Yes.
as we,
We digest
chicken,
the spring
yeah.
chicken, yeah.
especially the chicken part. I don't
Was it
understand-
roasted or KFC'd?
It was barbecued.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Moving on simply.
Woo!
And unlike you, my night ended very well. It had an happy
You did
ending.
not need to throw the dark shade. You have to take one for the team, yes? You have to take one
I'm
for
a
the
shrewd
team.
businessman. I do not plant and not reap.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Charlene, to you?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, so this content creator, do I follow them? I don't know.
You stalk
I
them.
see them a lot on
No,
there.
you stalk. You
Yeah,
stalk.
you stalk.
You stalk them. If you don't follow them, you're stalking them.
They're everywhere. Yeah. So there was this thing they were saying. It's a you should follow them. We'll leave the tagline, the
Somewhere.
description box.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
follow them. So this particular morning, the content creator was saying that the early bird catches the worm, but for the worm to be caught,
Yeah.
it also had to wake up early.
Mm.
Here's my thinking.
Yeah.
Whether the worm is asleep or awake, it will still be caught, so long as the bird woke up early.
Yeah.
Right? So the analogy that he was saying that the worm has also to wake up, I disagree with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alive or dead, it will still be caught.
Mm.
So the only thing that has to wake up early is the bird.
Mm. Because, okay, let me be courteous enough here and allow our guest to weigh in first.
Okay.
Ladies first.
And you just like a little.
Ndio naona.
I'm a gentleman. I let ladies go first. Yes.
The early bird catches the worm.
Yeah.
To my argument.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, of course, the bird ni lazima iamke mapema, si ndio? Because hiyo ndio itakuwa na the added advantage. Yeah, maybe tuseme yes, ndio ashike worms hizo nyingi.
Yeah.
Ni lazima amke mapema juu mwenye atamka late si atapata zote zimeshaenda.
Zishakuliwa.
Yeah, zishakuliwa zote.
Yeah.
So yeah, like Charlene venye amesema tu.
Yeah.
Worm tu ziko tu hapo. Lakini tu bad. Hiyo ndio itakuja tu.
So you basically agree with Charlene?
Yeah.
Mike?
I disagree with Charlene strongly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Strongly is the word for me, you know.
yeah, you see, when you say the early bird catches the worm, and this content creator said also the worm has to wake up early. It's true. In my perspective, I'll give you a practical example. There's a time I used to do some casual work at Casneb. So I was a chief invigilator. So my work was I needed to have a car. I go pick the exams at the center. Then I go to my center for the students to stay for the examinations.
Yeah.
If I woke up at 3 a.m. and the offices are not open at 3 a.m.,
You wouldn't find
I wouldn't find the worm.
Yeah.
In this situation, in this situation, the worm is the open offices and the staff there and the exams themselves.
Yeah, especially
So,
the exams, right?
Especially the exams. Yes. So you might wake up early, but if the worm does not wake up early with you, you won't find it. You'll have to wait for it to wake up.
But
No,
you'll
you
still catch
shake
the
it.
worm.
You will.
The point is,
Yes.
so the papers are the worms, right?
Yes.
If I come early and you come late, you will still catch the worm, right?
Yes.
So the worm doesn't have to wake up early. The point is, you came early. It's first
Na
come, first
kangoja.
serve. Yeah, first come, first serve. So the amount of time you will wait is different from mine.
Yes.
So you will still catch the worm.
So even if you are late, you'll still catch the worm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the worm
That
will
makes sense.
still be there. Haiendi mahali.
Yeah, but
Ukifika
utangoja.
mapema,
Shida tu ni
Utangoja,
time.
Utangoja.
utapata wa kwanza
Eh.
before me.
So
But
we
the
can even
worm
say
is
the
still
late
there.
bird also catches the worm too.
That will remain.
Using your explanation.
The late bird will not catch the
Yeah,
worm.
will not. Hata zimeisha.
Utapata kama
In the
zimelandi.
context
Imeisha.
of, in the context,
Utapata zimeisha.
listen, Ghost. In the
Okay.
Ama it's all
context,
about relativity.
yes,
It's relative,
In the,
eh?
Yeah, in the context of Mike, the papers are still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will still catch them.
Okay.
My point is, the worms are still there, dead or alive.
That's
Now-
true.
Now,
Yeah. Now I agree.
You agree with me?
Now I agree with
So
you.
3 against 1. Thank you.
Why have you made the? Why have you
Mr.
made?
Valentine. Mr. Valentine himself. Oh.
Why have you made the conclusion that mine is also? So this is how I would look at it. Yeah. Even for that worm, you were going in the right direction before Charlene hoodwinked you.
Yeah, that's what women do. Since the days of Eve. Since the day of
It doesn't
Eve.
have to be a gender
Wow.
thing.
Wow, but I
It's not a
look at
gender
it-
thing.
I look at it when we look at that analogy of the papers. Let us use the example for Mike of the
Yeah,
papers.
yeah.
Say there were 5 invigilators. Yeah, it's invigilators, right?
Yes.
There were 5 invigilators, and there were supposed to be 40 papers. Yeah, or 40 boxes of papers, and everybody who comes, depending on how you come, is how you get these particular papers. If I do not,
This
if
is
Mike,
hypothetically, right?
this is hypothetically. If you do not show up early,
Yes.
you're going to be one of the people who is going to miss out on the papers.
Yes.
So even though the one might be there, but me not coming early enough, I'm not going to catch those papers.
Yes.
Mtapata zimeshafanya nini?
Zimeisha.
Zimeshaenda. In that situation of papers. But also in another situation, wase wa mjengo, wanasemaga mwanaume kama una kazi, ukiamka kwenye nyumba, amka mapema uende ufanye nini? Ukatafute. Ya kwamba ukienda ukitafuta late, utapata zishachukuliwa zote, na utafanya nini? Hautapata. So in that circumstance, even though the worm was there, the worm was also early there. Because tayari ilikuwa wenzako wakaja, wakafanya nini? Wakachukua zote. I'm done.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah. I'm
We
good.
are waiting for the climax. So it's there.
I am the ghost.
So we can all agree it's a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
It's a matter of perspective and how you look at it. But in this day and age, that in the dispensation that we live in, the worm is also moving. Yeah, it is not a matter of it being dead. The worm is also moving. Yeah, if I am going to look for a job, the job is there. It's not going anywhere. But if worm Charlene shows up earlier than me,
It's okay.
yeah, if worm Charlene goes first ahead of me, me Alan, who is going to me the ghost who's going to go in late.
You have to put that in.
Yeah, it's not
There are
good
people
using
here hiding in
examples.
the shadows.
Yeah, yeah.
You cannot see them, but you can hear them.
You can hear
And you can
the
feel
ghost.
them.
Yeah. So me when I go late,
No.
I will have missed it. So that worm, literally, it would have done what? It would have already went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also thought about something. Even when it
So,
comes
wait,
to...
Charlene, have you accepted you are the worm?
I can never...
I'm really kupita.
No, you see, what I've learned in this set, I have to choose my battles. Yeah?
Hapa
Because I
hivi
have,
kuna vitu zinaenda chini ya maji, you're just
I
going
have greater battles
over your
coming.
head.
So this is a fun issue.
Did you hear what she said? She has greater battles.
Oh my goodness.
That's a non-issue.
It's an
Oh
issue.
my bro, and you're wearing red.
No,
Imagine.
I do not feel any type of way. I don't feel any type of
Oh,
way.
you
I've just
umehadeniwa
Yeah, I.
in Nairobi.
Life
In Nairobi
hardens you, my
lazima.
friend. Life hardens you. Charlene, what have you learned?
I was just thinking about something. Even when it comes to catching the worm, there's
Yeah.
also tactic. You just can't be catching worms like that.
Wa-
Or you'll end up catching anything and everything.
Wow.
Right?
No, but sometimes the worm, no matter what you catch, a win is a win.
A worm
You
is
know what
a
I
worm.
mean? A worm is a worm.
Might be a long worm,
Yeah.
might be a fat worm, might be a short worm. It's still a worm.
But you know, at the end of the day, quality matters. So, yeah,
Oh really?
quality- yeah,
No,
quality
not with this
matters.
generation. You know me. I'm a millennial.
It says a lot.
But Gen Z's.
Wow.
Gen Z's.
Wow, says
There's
a
nothing
lot.
like quality.
Oh no, you got that wrong. With Gen Z, we're all about quality. With you said you're
I don't think it's about qualities when it comes to Gen Zs.
Quality? Are you sure?
I don't think it's about quality.
Which world? Which Nairobi are you living in?
Listen, I don't think. Wait, Charlene, before you go up in arms. Yeah?
Okay.
I don't think it's about quality. The underlying factor is it peaceful? Something might be peaceful, but not of quality.
But peace
Am I
itself
wrong?
might be the essence of
I agree
quality.
with you completely.
Isn't peaceful
I
what
get
you all
it.
look for?
I've gotten what you've said.
I might be, because let me give you a perfect example.
Some of us
We've
don't
seen-
want peace. We want problems.
Want peace. I want problems always.
Mr. Editor, Mr. Editor, always. Because actually, this, and you know where I was going with this, yeah. There are many people, there are Gen Zs, yeah, who would rather sit out of 100,000 Kenyan shillings job and go into a 20,000 job because it's peaceful. Is a 20,000 job the best job? Probably not. Looking at it in different ways, but is it the most peaceful? That's what I will take because I want my peace.
And the peace is the quality. When I look at those two jobs,
Exactly.
the peace.
But
is
we
the
cannot
quality.
say outrightly that is the quality that you would go for. A millennial like Mike will say, no, that is not peace, my brother. Or that is not quality. Quality is the biggest paycheck in the room. Toxic, not toxic, overworking, not overworking. It's 100 G's. That's quality.
Angie,
Yes.
Angie, what do you think? Do you go for quality or quantity?
Or P. Wow.
Maybe I go for quality.
You go for quality.
You know, quality is
She's a Gen
relative.
Z.
What quality?
In terms of tuseme mi yangu nitaiweka in terms of tuseme kutafuta
Mutu.
yeah. Thank you.
Nilikuwa naenda kusema bwana nikasema Mike over to you in the other studio.
Usijali, we'll hold your hand until you are able to tell us what type of person you want.
Thank you.
Yes.
Ni yani in terms of mtu sasa nitafuta mtu ako na quality.
Hebu tuambie qualities gani? Hebu tuambie qualities gani? Actually you already put it out there. Though ya itaenda kwa mtandao ya.
Ita edit.
Yeah? You already put out there that
Usijali.
you're single. So what qualities would you be looking for?
Maybe.
Tall, dark and handsome?
Let her answer.
Okay.
Si lazima akue tall, dark and handsome. Yeah, handsome.
But ni added
niko.
advantage. Added advantage.
If you're applying,
I want a perfect man, but me take me as I am.
Angie, the table is yours.
Sorry for interrupting.
Yes.
Yeah, mi nataka a man who will understand me as I am. Si yule mwenye anajifanya mzuri mbele yangu alafu tukifika huko anakuwa sasa ule woman hater. Hey,
yeah. Strong words.
The choice of
hater, not even hater.
Hey.
Yani ula kuchapa mwanamke kama ni yake aje.
Gender-based violence.
Wow.
Zote.
Toxic.
Yeah, I don't want that toxic.
GBV.
Yani be you in front of me.
Yes.
Yani
be real from the get go.
Be real.
So okay, now this is a dark joke, yeah.
Yeah.
So kama nachapa watu ni kuchape from the beginning.
Yeah, from the beginning. Yani nisigo further.
Hi, Andy. Then let's proceed from there. This is who I am. No, you're mapema.
Okay. Cut off mapema.
Gen Z, bro. Gen Z.
I can show you from the very beginning. I am a stingy man.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can show.
You unaweza onyesha
when
is stingy. I will understand.
But
Maybe
like,
utakuwa na nini? Unaweza kuwa na reasons zako.
Reason gani ya kukuwa
Yeah.
stingy?
Maybe nitakuelezea juu ya ustinginess.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm saving up to buy a car.
Wacha nitoe hii kwa familia yetu.
Broti maguta.
Exactly.
Who means shamba. Nitakuspoil
Because
wewe
of
ama
my
ndanunua shamba.
family. Yani tuseme I despise, yes I love you lakini nachukia familia yako.
Wow.
So siwezi kupea hii alafu wewe uende ukape familia.
yenu.
Yeah, I can naweza kuwa stingy in that way.
Because of that reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Shalin, why would you be stingy?
Me be stingy?
Yeah.
Why would I be stingy?
Yeah. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you've dated somebody who is stingy or you were stingy?
Me, I'll take it to another perspective. You see,
Take it on a child.
yeah, mine is a mature one.
We have immature perspectives.
Somebody must be feeling
And
attacked. Yo.
Let me tell you
they are
something.
sneak dissing.
I always throw
People are
this,
sneak dissing here and you guys are not getting it.
throw this everywhere I go. You see, when you're a firstborn daughter,
Yeah.
you learn how to be naturally, and you're forced to be selfless.
Yeah.
Other people come before you. So when you grow up and you want to sort of now take things for yourself, take time for yourself, take space, take money for yourself.
Yeah.
Now they consider that being stingy.
When you want
get
to do things for yourself.
For myself,
Yeah.
yeah. So in that context, if you consider me stingy,
Yeah.
then I am stingy. Because I've given myself all, nimejipeana sana all my life.
Yeah.
So in this season, if that's what you call stingy, then I am stingy.
Mike, umeambiwa stingy mena watakikani.
I cannot relate
Yeah.
because I've never been stingy
Wow.
all my
That's
life.
nice.
Wow.
All my life. Actually, me, I'm what they call the modern day feminist. I'm so generous on especially women.
Yeah.
I'm so generous on women. You can call me a feminist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Yes.
generous on women, you can call me a feminist. Qualify your statement.
What do we need to qualify? Valentine's Day. Let's not go back.
Sitana Valentine's ulikuwa peke
Let's not go
yako.
fast. Nani amesema
No,
niko
alikuwa
peke
na
yangu?
spring chicken.
Oh,
Chicken.
good.
No, you have to be
Spring
specific.
chicken.
Spring chicken that was BBQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
And marinated first before being barbecued. Eh?
Okay.
Yes,
You do
yes.
not need to go any further in terms of.
yes. Yeah. So good you eat the bone too. There's nothing that is left. Anyway, I'm sorry. So I'm trying to you tell me to qualify my statement.
Yeah,
I'm
that
a
you're not
feminist.
stingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and feminist as well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a feminist. I'm a generous feminist.
Yeah.
Because I think I believe that I've been through a lot in life. I've lived in a ghetto. I've also lived in a suburb.
Yeah. And I have a follow-up question. I have a follow-up question to that.
Yes. Yeah, you can ask.
Yeah.
What I've learned through those phases of life is that this money comes and goes.
Ah, absolutely.
There's no way you are taking it. It comes and it goes.
Yeah.
So, as a policy, as a way, as a code
Yeah.
of how I live my life, I just put aside a little.
Yeah.
The rest I let it out go. Yes.
So you put aside a little and then you use more.
I save a little. I put aside a little.
A little,
Then
just
the
a little.
rest I spend it.
A little
Why not
could
the
be,
could be
a
relative?
little could be relative, you know, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say 30%, 20%. Yes, of my
Then you
income.
eat 80%.
Of course
Not
there is
eat.
of course there is the bills, yeah?
Of course, yeah.
No, but you know, actually, let me come to your rescue, yeah? You wouldn't necessarily call it eating, yeah? Whoever you're spending that money on, you might also be doing an investment.
Yes, social capital, bro.
Social capital is very important in this generation.
It's more than physical capital. I have friends who I spend on, and they always come through for me when I'm in need.
when you
That looks like a transactional relationship.
It's not.
I have to spend on you for you to come
Yeah,
to
to
home.
spend on
No,
me.
but
but
it's
that's
not.
life, funny. Why are we sugarcoating things? Don't you, Charlene and Angie? Don't you all have people who do things for you because they are giving you money or you're giving them something?
No.
Charlene,
Quality,
let's
my
be
friend. I
real.
told you, quality.
Charlene, let's be real. Charlie, let's be real. Would you date a boyfriend who's not generous with you?
Not even a boyfriend.
Would
a
you
man.
date a guy, a man,
Yeah.
who's not generous with you?
Let me tell you something about me. I'm very self-sufficient, so I don't care whether they're generous.
Self-sufficient. Wow.
Women
Okay.
power.
Okay. Okay.
I so pity the guy.
No, actually, my question was my follow-up question to what you're saying. You know, we talk about all these tough times that we've been through, and I think that guy who creates content that Charlene engages with sort of comes across their content. He said something along the lines of, "You do not want to suffer. Would you have nominated somebody else for your suffering?"
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
Yeah, because we are like, oh, you know, niliishi kwa slum, niliishi kwa nyumba inatoshana, sijui aje, nililala kwa mabati. Would you have nominated somebody else for that problem?
Hey.
Charlene,
Yeah.
if you had an opportunity to
Nataka kuishi
nominate,
nateseka tu.
who would it be?
Mateso tu. Tunasema tunangoja miili zingine. Yesu akirudi. We are waiting for the new
Charlene, you're
earth.
quiet. If Nani,
Silence is deafening.
Angie, you quiet.
I'm not trying
And
to
it's
be
digesting.
I'm not trying to be diplomatic.
Yeah,
But I feel like some of those experiences they make me be very careful with life.
yeah,
So had I not had those experiences.
Yeah.
What
Be very
experiences are you talking about?
carefree. What is
No,
it now?
wachana nazo. Achana nayo.
Kwa nini mnaongea a story inside a story?
No.
There is no backstory.
There's no backstory.
There is no backstory.
This is
Unajua
like,
mna match, msifika bado. You guys are matching, eh?
I should have started here.
You guys are connecting on levels. It's like telepathy. It's talking in her brain. Then this guy can hear. Alafu mnakuja mnamalizia huko. Mnatuacha hanging. Si ndio Anji?
You need to pick up the pace, Mike.
I'm sorry.
Just pick up
I'm
the
sorry.
pace.
I need water then. I need water. Okay.
The experiences, I'll talk about them maybe years from now when I'm willing to be vulnerable about my very experiences, very painful experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. Angie, would you nominate someone for
But you're saying something that you did not sort of complete.
Yeah, you guys are
I
saying
finished.
half stuff. Why? We just put it out right there. What experiences are these?
No, probably if she's not comfortable sharing, it's all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, I think I give myself permission to speak freely a long time ago.
And you know, I also feel like you've been on earth for too many years
Whoa.
to hide this information.
Shalin, why do you always have to use that line?
Do you feel like I've been where?
You've
On
been
earth.
around for so long, yeah? So you don't have like...
Are you calling me old?
No, I am not. I don't call
Just
people
call me an
this.
old. Guys,
Indirectly.
I'm a millennial, but I'm not that old. My
Listen, Mike,
goodness.
some of us are just, starting life, so we haven't
Wow.
had the liberty of...
Oh.
Starting life. Starting life is very relative as
So
well.
you said something about you're so self-sufficient
Yes,
that
yes.
you don't need a generous guy.
I didn't say I didn't
You
need
implied
it.
it.
I don't expect.
You're not-
It's not an
there's no
expectation
expectation.
from my... Yes.
Actually,
Do you
Because
think that's
if what you think you can give me, I can also give myself. Right?
preach.
yes?
Yeah.
Preach.
And...
Hallelujah.
How will someone, Charlene,
Yes.
let's say mi nakukatia, how will I nitakuingiza box aje ukiwa na mentality kama hiyo?
No, that's on you.
Or I'm supposed to find out for
Yeah,
myself.
figure out
like,
yourself. And if you can't, maybe...
can I give you?
it's
Because you've called me old and you've said that I've been here
I've
for long
not
enough.
called you old.
Yeah, you've
No
you have.
umechukulia hivyo.
You don't have to
To
speak
sugarcoat
it
it.
out. Yes.
Okay, yes.
So for guys, I know this conversation is all over the place, but I felt I needed to tell you this. For
Yeah.
guys, we come to feel in a need. There has to
And
be a
that's-
vacuum
okay.
for us to complete it when we approach a woman.
So you...
So if you are too independent, thank you, bro. If you are too independent, then there's no gap to be filled. Yeah, we go where we are needed.
Mike.
Am I right or wrong?
And that's the thing. Let me tell you something.
Use the
Mike.
aspect. I'm just
If you don't need a man,
You
And that
use
is
the
very
I.
true.
tricky.
That
Use
is very
I.
true.
Use the I prefix.
Okay. I.
Not we.
I'm sorry, Miss Valentine.
And that is very true, Mike. I feel like women, and I myself, women should come from a place where they need a man to a point where you want a man. Because when you need a man, sort of, there's that codependency factor on it. But when you want a man, you're very independent. You don't need them, you just want them around. There's a difference. So I don't need a man. When that time comes, I'll
But
want
you
a man.
want a man.
Who does? Okay.
Which is greater. Charlene,
Who doesn't need a man? Who doesn't need a man?
Want a man.
Yeah.
or
want,
which is
or
greater?
want.
Is
Need-
it
need and want.
independence or interdependence?
Oh, that's a
Which
good
is the
question.
greater of the two words?
Between
Independence,
Independence?
and interdependence.
which is greater?
Yes.
In terms of what?
in terms of what we are talking about, relationships.
Which is greater?
Yes, which is greater
Between independence?
and interdependence.
Interdependence.
Yes.
Your question is twofold. Me, I would go for independence.
You think that's greater? That's the
It's not greater.
in stages of development.
tell you,
which is greater? Okay, let me put it in context. In your development as a human being, which is greater? Independence or interdependence?
From the
I feel
beginning
like-
of life, you have to be dependent onto something,
Absolutely.
onto somebody. And
Yeah.
in this situation, it would be your parents. But
Yes.
there is a time that comes and you
Yes.
have to be independent.
Yes.
When now you go to Kole, they send you out there in the world.
Yes.
Unaenda unaoleka kidogo, ukipikia boyfriend ama ukibaia
Kimfulia
girlfriend.
Yeah,
not.
wife duties.
Yeah, or not,
Or not.
rarely though, but it's a mix of both. And as you're graduating in life, you start now needing is it needed? Now you start wanting a partner or a companion. Now you go into interdepending amongst each other.
So
I depend on you.
Yes.
You depend on me.
So,
Yeah.
from what you've just said, interdependence is greater. It's a greater level of development. You cannot become interdependent if you're not independent, right? So coming back to you, so you've said you don't need a man. You want a
Yes,
man. What
yes.
level are you in?
Oh, that's independence.
You're independent.
Yeah.
You're
And I
you're
would argue
independent.
the ultimate goal of life is to be independent.
Entirely.
At this
I
stage
don't
of-
think
The
so.
stakes are high. The stakes are high.
At this
Shani.
stage
The
of
stakes are
at
high.
this stage of my
The
life,
stakes are high.
listen, girls. At this stage of my life,
Yeah.
that is my thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get it out of relationships. Let's
Yeah.
talk business.
Mm-hmm.
So, we are here, seated here.
Yeah.
So, I think everybody is mature enough. Everybody is independent. Let me assume.
Yeah.
Not sure, but I can speak for myself. Me, I'm independent.
Okay.
But in order to create something greater,
Yeah.
you need interdependence. And interdependence can be put in another word as collaboration. Right? Yeah. So until you get to a place where you are complete, if you take it back to relationships, yes, you are complete. But in order to create something greater, you need to
to
become interdependent with that guy.
Interdependence,
So can we
Yes.
agree that interdependence has to come from independence?
Yes. You have to
Okay.
first be independent, then you can become interdependent. And I like your analogy. As a kid grows, he's independent, then
Yeah.
gains independence. Then after there, in order to do something great, there are very few people who've done great things alone. Do you know that?
Yeah. Albert
Very
Einstein.
few.
And
Very few.
Mike,
Albert Einstein did everything. alone.
I would like to disagree with you when you say that for a relationship to work, especially from a man to a woman, you have to come in to fill a vacuum. Does it mean that when a woman doesn't have a vacuum, then there's no need for the relationship?
Yes, in my perspective.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would also think, okay, and I don't think this is a male thing, yeah. From okay, let me take it from a man perspective. And also this might go back to what I said in the previous episode, where my first qualification is, do you have the capacity to be independent? Because I do not want for you to be fully dependent on me until you do not have an option in case things hit the road. In case you find out, like Angie said, napigaga watu, and you do not have any other place to go.
So utakaa tu.
You get utakatu, how our mothers were treated back then in the day.
Yes.
You get, because they did not, baba yaka ashakupatiana ni hivyo au rudi kwenu. You get, you do not have an option.
Belong somewhere else.
So I am of the thought, or I come from a school of thought that at least as a woman, have the capacity to be self-sufficient. And I think that's where you like, until the point you want a man, you do not need a man.
Absolutely.
When you need a man, you need this man to do things for you. And it's only a few caliber of women who have gone to the extent of only wanting a man but not needing a man. Because when they look around themselves, in case mkasirishe, ataenda na tajilipia rent na ataenda
Yes.
hivyo. You
Yes.
get, that is the kind of woman that I would want, because I'm sure there is no single day I'm going to BS you and you're not going to say something about it because you feel inferior to me.
Yeah.
But there is a bit of respect that also would come, and also this respect is supposed to be two-way, that I must say. But also when I look from a male perspective, you would always want to come into a woman's life when there is something that you're going to do for that particular
Yes,
person.
Exactly.
When there is sort of a, I know you're looking at me in a cringe way, but
Yeah.
a man would always
You can
want
feel
to
her
feel.
eyes. You're not looking at her, but you can feel her.
They are piercing.
The side
They
of
are
your-
biting. Because a man would want to come and, let me use the classical term, provide.
Yes.
Because they would feel like you are a damsel in distress. I am coming to your rescue. You get, that is the philosophy that I would think men come from that perspective.
Yes.
We haven't probably equally by a generous feminists here. Ndio inaweza tusaidia hapa, but it's actually na Gen Zs pia wanafanya hii, where men also nowadays feel they are the prize.
Yeah.
You
Not
get,
feel.
they are the prize, yeah.
I think they actually are, but story for another day. That's a
No, we
deep
can
rabbit
even
hole.
touch base on it, yeah? Before Charlene tells us other stories that she has in store for us. But
Okay.
that would be my general sense. For a man, all the time, or most of the times, or for the longest time, you are supposed to come and fill a void into
Yes.
a woman's life.
But-
Even if they can pay their rent,
Yes.
you come and take over that responsibility. Ya kulipa your rent.
Yes.
Even if they can feed themselves,
Yes.
you come over and take the responsibility to feed them.
But what does that say about men? The fact that you have to feel needed for you to be in a relationship.
Because what else in those those days, yeah? Then what else would you be good to a woman? What good are you as a man if you can't provide?
We're not in those days right now.
Yeah, we're not in those days.
Yeah.
but
We are not in those
but
days,
history
but
is important.
principles and fundamentals never change.
Exactly, and these are the principles that
Principles
we've
and
been built on.
fundamentals never change. They are like
Yeah.
lighthouses. You are the one who moves,
Yeah,
not they themselves. So you see, the problem with this era and Gen Z is it's information overload. You see, ideally, you see what we're talking about. You should have been told by somebody who has authority over you. For example, like your dad. You see, this is something that needs to come not from us, not from a stranger, from somebody who loves you and genuinely loves you, and you know it. So that you can be able to receive
Charlene
it.
and Angie, let me ask a question. Yeah, I know parents. Rarely our dads tell us anything.
Yeah.
Talk about dads as if they're there.
That's very
So that
dark.
umeenda kwa internet. You don't have the relationships now actually on the internet.
I had, or I would tell my daughter, God grant me one, I would tell my daughter how to roll with a man,
Exactly.
or what to expect from a man. So my questions to you ladies is,
But wouldn't that
listen,
Oh, okay.
Calm down. You're gonna have the chance.
No, I don't have a question.
And you're like,
calm down.
let me go get a go. Let me get a go at him.
Question
That's
is,
okay.
did have your dads or any male figures in your lives talk to you about what you should expect or not expect from a man, and how did that conversation look like?
That's a very
The
good
only
question.
thing my dad has told me,
Yeah.
it hasn't been in the light of and let me not say positive or negative, but
Yeah.
it's mostly this is what you can expect from men negatively.
Oh,
Are you taking this? Yeah, so one
negative.
time
Men are dogs, basically.
Yes, men ain't shit. These men ain't shit out here.
Yeah.
one time we were just somewhere,
Yeah.
and then my dad told me men never lose. For example,
Mm.
if you go get pregnant,
Yeah.
a man will not lose. All right, his life will not stop because
Yeah.
you got pregnant.
Yeah.
For me, if I get pregnant, first of all, itafika point I will not come to work because I'm heavily pregnant. I need to give birth, I need to breastfeed, I need to and all of that.
Yeah.
That's like say 1.5 years, give or take.
Yeah.
That man is still progressing in life. They will not lose. One thing my dad always tells me to this date, men will never lose, and I agree to some extent. No, I agree.
No. Let
So
us leave
what
that.
impact
Of
did
course,
that have
Let
on
us
you?
let
What
let
is
us
it?
leave
That's a good question.
What impact did that have on you? How did it frame your train
mindset
of thought
or
towards
perspective.
men?
That particular comment was not new to me because I already know it.
Okay.
It's just you see the way you can have a screw and then you tighten it.
Yes,
Just
it was
tighten
there,
that
but-
bolt in my
okay.
head.
So who initially planted that thought in your mind?
Yes.
Me.
Yeah. Where did you get the thought from?
I see it. I already had that knowledge. Not that thought, it's a knowledge.
Mm.
Yeah. From what you see.
Alan, I think
No, let's
part
hear
of the
from Angie.
problem.
Let's hear from Angie before you
Okay.
declare
You want
the
to
problem.
psychoanalyze us already?
Yes. I have something to say. I have questions. I have a lot of questions.
Angie, did Dad tell you anything about men?
My father has never sat with me and talked to me, but mamangu ameniambia.
Amekwambia wanaume ni
Oh,
wabaya.
that's different.
Yeah, lakini alikuwa anaambia men they like their pride. Yani wanatakanga kufeel ni wao ndio kusema
Want
tu.
to feel needed.
Yeah.
That's true. I would agree with that. Yeah, we are all ego. It's all about the
Yeah,
ego.
ego.
Not even pride. You know, pride is negative, eh?
No, but is pride negative?
Yes, pride is negative. Pride is the extreme end of overconfidence, eh?
Okay.
Yes. But
Okay,
ego,
you had you're just using one word to marinate the other and another one to disqualify the other. You had questions to Charlene.
I had questions, but I don't think she's ready.
I was born ready.
Born ready.
I was born ready.
So I asked you, how did that frame your mind? So if I approach you, if I see you, I like you, and I approach you, how
you only look at me as person who's going to make you pregnant?
Yes, and I advance myself or you are having pregnant. Is that the perspective?
That's a good question. For me, I have said this, like, it didn't do anything new to me because that's a fact that is known by girls, right?
Yeah.
But I would say what it further advanced for me, and you will get tired, but independence. Me, I'm all about independence. Yeah. There's no problem being independent. There's no fault in being independent. There's no.
So, Charlene, this might even be an intrusive question.
Yeah.
Have you put a timetable for yourself that this is when I'm going to do this, so that I can be able to do this? Yeah.
Like a time frame. Absolutely.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you intend to get married sooner or later?
Sooner or later.
Yeah.
Latest.
Latest. Yeah, ndio ya mwisho.
You need to build your life first.
Absolutely. And I've shared this on the last episode, just if you remember. And talking about having children, Mike. I will not have a child unless I know by myself I can afford that child. So if you leave me, I'll not be struggling heavily pregnant,
but
like you mentioned.
But I think, you see, it is good to be aware to the possibilities of what might happen. But don't you think then we are living in constant fear that this thing, what if you get a child at 22 and this person, I'm just saying.
Okay.
But our mothers got us at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
And that was them.
I agree, but it happened in the dispensation. Even these days. Do you know Kenya is third in the world for teenage pregnancies?
Now we know.
Exactly. Now you all know.
My goodness, the level of promiscuity that goes on in Kenya. You wouldn't imagine.
If the rapture had
you
happened
wouldn't imagine. When
Kenyans
Jesus comes back and starts playing those videos of what guys do in secret, my goodness, you'll be surprised.
It's not. It
Even
takes two.
pastors.
Listen, Mike. It takes two to tangle. It takes two to tangle. So
no,
actually,
I'm just an observer.
Yeah.
What are you saying? What are you implying, bro?
You cannot be an observer.
I'm an observer.
Listen,
bro.
you cannot be an observer when you are getting chicken that is on springs. You are a partaker. You are a partaker. You're not an observer.
An observer is the chicken at 3. If the chicken are 3, 2 or more, he can be an observer.
Make it make sense.
That one, if you don't get it.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
Those are shots fired. Shots fired.
There is a point that
I marinate one chicken at a time.
Oh my God.
For your information. One chicken at a time. Most of you guys marinate multiple chicken at the same time.
Listen. At this point,
don't do it.
Listen, at this point, Ken Chick needs to put an advert on this episode.
Sponsor us.
This free chicken running around everywhere.
Yeah. So, Charlene, what if, best of what you already knew and your father sort of galvanized, what if even when you wait later on in life, your greatest fear still comes to pass?
What then do I do? What's your question?
Not even what would you do? What would happen then? Yes, there is an aspect that you can take care of this child, but there is also the emotional bargain that will still remain because this person left. Because you just don't remain the same. This is a person that you've sired a child with. You just don't remain. Sawa ni sawa sintamulea. But it would have been better if mmemulea wawili. So I think it does not really matter at what point. It doesn't. And I'm not trying to serenade you to do it now. It's a choice that you're making. But it does not really matter at what point you do it. What matters the most is when you're making your nominations and when you're doing your elections and when you're doing your observing, how good or how integral or how critical are you when you're doing your checks and balances.
Yeah, are you paying attention?
Are you paying attention?
Yes.
And I know you might even be the greatest to paying attention and still kinakuramba. You get? So it all acts on I can't say that we can leave it to luck, but the people who have seen each other, they've matched, they've clicked, and they have stayed in this together. And the societal challenges zenye tunapatana nazo saa hii, they have stood the test of time, and they have seen them through together. A classic example, akina mkurugenzi. Yeah, there are so many challenges, or probably that is a single example out of a million that failed, but at least there is a good example that you can look up to and say, okay, things might go south, but if this person is really anafa kwa wangu, things will work.
Yeah, and that is okay, Ghost, but if worst comes to worst, I better be okay by myself.
This generation of a
Yes.
glorified being
Gen
alone.
Z.
But it's okay.
all Gen Z,
It's okay.
Generation
That's
Z.
where Angie, tumalizie hii conversation before Shailene brings in another topic. What is your final take?
Unataka kupiga Ghost?
Ananiangalia wewe. Singekuwa mbele ya kamera wewe. Yeah.
Do you think independence is good for women?
Yeah, it's
Or it's a
good.
scam?
And it's good to be independent. Naweza peana case ya Lizzy. May her soul rest in peace.
Yeah.
Who's that? Sorry.
Lizzy Wanyike.
Oh.
Liz Wanyike. The owner of NIBS.
Nibs.
Nairobi Institute of Business Studies. Yeah.
Yeah. Alianzisha Nibs akiwa peke yake.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu nini bwanake alienda.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good to be independent. Sina story mingi.
Okay.
Ni hayo tu kwa sasa.
Yeah, kwa sasa.
Back to you in studio.
Tunakubali.
Okay, so to lighten this moment,
A woman of few words. Yeah.
there's this video I came across, and this one I'm going to put the men on sport.
It's a sport.
Yes.
But this thing hits differently. It's hit me so much, so badly. The woman you picked from nowhere, you give your everything. Always comparing you with other men who has money than you. Always bringing silly mistakes, pinning you down. And every time you have problems, she wants out. She always just brings some unnecessary quarrels. Somebody doesn't appreciate you at all. She's just there. You do all. You give everything. You pay her child school fee. You give her food, good food. You make sure that she doesn't lack. You don't even buy clothes of your own. Then, she's there right now. I want out. Every time you can't talk to any friend, any female friend, like even colleagues, even my life, I want out. And if somebody, this thing hurts. And honestly, if I don't get married, nobody should ask me why. I wish I was the best. I don't have powers to change her mind. I don't have powers to change everything that she has decided. It is what it is. This thing hurts. It really hurts. Especially when you devote yourself to a relationship. You give your all. Where did I ever go wrong? What did I ever do wrong? Why can't it always be right with me? I try to love. I never knew I could be in this situation. I never knew it could hit me this badly. I never knew.
I can't stand listening to that.
God help me.
My ears are bleeding
I
too.
can't.
My ears are bleeding. We get it. We get it.
We
get
get your point,
Yeah, we
Shadi.
get your point. Your
We
point
get
is
it.
home.
Your point has been.
Thank you for saving me, Alan.
sharing.
Thank you for saving
Thank you
me.
for telling us. Thank you for bringing it to our attention that men too should cry. Have you
And record themselves for a crime.
have you met the reason why you wanted to share now? Are you happy?
Before I leave the floor to you guys to tell us, they would ask why are you women crying if it was a woman?
No, I wouldn't.
We
No,
can.
I'm going to leave you in this one alone.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
No, say that again, Charlene.
I'm saying V has this habit. If something is happening to women, he'll ask, "Why are you women being beaten up?" For example, you didn't say that.
Okay.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. Very good. So I feel like this sort of cement
you've
what I
been
was
cornered.
saying, because
Pinned down.
the man is like, I pay for this woman's child's school fees. I do everything.
Cater everything.
Yeah. And he came into the rescue in terms of where he was needed before you proceed, Ghost. You see why I'm telling you, as men, it's high time we unlearned this aspect of always putting yourself in a position where you are needed and not wanted. Because once women, or once the people you want to be needed for, do away with that needing part, and they want now a man, you're off the door. And I pray to God you don't cry when the need is over.
This is the point that I'm going to make. I'm not responding to you as for now. I would want mine to go fast because I am angry.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But
I'm
this
not
is the
angry.
point. Listen, quite literally. But this is the point that I would make. A man should not cry in public. You will become a meme. You will become Will Smith. You will become Will Smith. People will laugh at you.
Yeah.
Actually, that young man, instead of being given advice that is going to help him, that is even his first heartbreak.
Nobody can convince me.
Nobody can convince me again.
It's the same guy.
No, this one is a different caliber. I think that guy.
It's cry baby is walking around here.
That guy made it feel okay for men to cry in public. You even have the
Yeah,
guts
so
to unashika camera.
He opened the heavens for
When last did you see a woman cry
for men
in
to be
public?
crying in public.
When last did you see a woman cry on the internet? Except ule mwenye alisema mwiti alikata kulipa mia yake.
These chicks nowadays are so hardened. We are the women.
Kwanza unaona mkiachana.
Thank you.
Men are now the women.
Listen, unaona mkiachana anakwambia ni sawa.
Where did masculinity go?
Macho kavu.
Mwingine anakuja.
Mulipeleka tu masculinity.
Alafu sasa these ladies, I think they have, you know, ladies these days, yeah? Si mmeachana saa hii. Alafu ukimwona next.
We have a backup.
Super. Amevaa high heels. 5 inch. Unamwangalia tu hivi 19. Ukitry to come closer, you're like, wewe.
Si tumeona social media. Huyo dem alikuwa anaitwa Jiniketa actress. Nani?
Saa hii ni mu. Lakini unajua
Sasa Mwarabu.
ana date
Ni Mwarabu.
gang.
Si Mwarabu, ni Mkikuyu.
Wao alikuwa na class, walikuwa sijui Dubai.
Yeah.
Is that Kate actress ama Eve Mungai? Okay, before we go, hata before tufike huko, we have a problem.
Kate actress ndio alikuwa ameolewa na ule
Phil.
Yes,
The director.
No, the guy is a Kikuyu.
No, the guy is a Kenyan.
So what does that tell you about women? I'm going to respond to you about the video.
No, but
about the audio.
The point I have to make is, men should not cry in public. And this does not mean that men should not cry. Lilie kwako.
Ama kwa choo.
Hata kwa choo anaweza kusikia ukifanya. Alafu mtu akwe concerned. Alafu, it's very funny. They will not stand on the door corner nani analia. They will stand in the corner. Udhani hakuna mtu. Ukitoka tu hivi.
Wanatoka.
Keke akufa. Sasa hata usikie vibaya zaidi.
Kuna mtu tena.
Not kulia tena. And it will be so bad for you. Yeah, it's okay to cry. Actually, you can even, I wouldn't advise, but if it allows emotionally, you can even cry in front of your woman. But mkiwa ndani ya nyumba, na make sure hakuna simu karibu. Asikuwa na evidence. You get? Because you will become a meme on the internet.
Yeah, and she'll always use that against
and
you.
she will always use against you.
Yeah. You weak ass man.
Nilikuwa na mwacha baby. Weak ass man.
Yes.
Whips. You get? But it's okay. It's very okay for a man to cry when emotions zikizidi. Lia. But kwa kitanda ya where there is no evidence.
Pilo yako ndo ijue unalianga.
You know kitu nauma zaidi. You know what's most saddening is huyu jamaa ata heal. Ata move on. Atazaa watoi waone hiyo video kwa mtandao. Not unless a rapture happens, internet ikufe. That thing is always on the internet. It is going to remain there. And algorithms ni mujinga. Zita watoto out of nowhere kwa feed. Sasa hiyo hata probably haitu TikTok. Sasa probably anaitwa kitu ingine, anaona babake kwa
Alikuwa
nyumba
analia.
analia. That child will disown you.
Imagine.
Yet it's supposed to be the other way around. Yeah.
Nobody should see a man's tears, by the way. It's only
And-
himself. Wewe tu weka hapo na machozi zako
Your mom pia anaweza kunini.
Yeah, maybe your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nobody should see a man's tears.
your comment.
Oh my goodness, where do I start? I have different perspectives. First of all, was that a video? Just an audio?
Yeah, it was a video.
Oh, so this guy, you know me, sometimes I question everything that I see.
Yeah.
So this guy said, let me get emotional, and while at it, let me record myself while I'm crying.
It needs a lot of energy. You get.
So is it real or is it scripted? Is it content?
But the guy seems disheartened.
Aliumizwa.
I'll go look for the video. Please share the link with me. Okay.
No, but I would think that is his first heartbreak.
Yeah.
Now, let me give you another perspective. So this guy, it seems like he's a nice dude, from what I gather. I want to show you where playboys come from. Everything has to have a beginning. These womanizers out here.
They once good men.
Yes, they were the best actually.
Even women.
You see this guy.
Even women.
If he doesn't heal properly,
he will not.
and mostly he not, because it seems like he gave everything to that relationship, but he was still
But I think he gave to the wrong person.
yeah. So if he doesn't heal, it's a train wreck. He's gonna
Anaenda kuwapita
Peter na nyinyi mbaya sana.
kwanza hata the next victim.
Anda wanawachanga hata mkiwa na ball na wanaisha, and they don't give a shit. They do not.
But I think
They
that
do
is
not
that,
care.
That is a lot of emotional bargain that we'll be living onto other people. Because I don't think you will have to live a whole other human just because uliumizwa. Can you just heal and move on?
Yeah.
You get ni sawa. You can demolish everything that comes in front of you. Do not leave trails. Yeah, don't leave trails. But from a responsible point of view, from a responsible point of view, and Charlene, you're very, yani ni kama ulikuwa unaongeza tu chumvi kwa kidonda. That's what happens to men when you become needed, or when you feel needed in places where you're not wanted.
Am I wrong?
But Charlene, we are looking at the man who has come out to cry, but probably this man would have come through for that woman when the man who was responsible for the child was nowhere to be seen.
My goodness, the kid wasn't his.
The kid is not his.
Okay.
The kid is not his. So if we are looking at it from that perspective, this girl or this woman also has to need to have some chills.
Bro, what do you know about hypergamy?
You do
Bro, what do you know about the hypergamous nature of these girls?
We will go into that. You don't have to cut the hand that feeds you. That is what I would say. Yeah. And
But also don't be the hand that feeds everywhere, every time, every now and then.
Was this guy feeding everyone? Everywhere?
he was
No,
not
I'm
feeding
saying,
her.
yeah. I'm saying you don't necessarily have to be that hand 100% all the time.
But sasa, Charlene, with that argument, pia sisi nyinyi ndio mnasemaga, men
Wao
nowadays,
ndio wanasemanga.
women nyinyi ndio mnasemanga.
Wao ndio wanasemanga.
Nyinyi. I will
Wow.
insist, nyinyi
Wow.
mnasemanga, nyinyi mnasemanga.
Wow, wote isipokuwa wewe Charlene. Every other woman walking this earth except you.
But most women say that just because I'm a single woman, a single mother, nobody wants to nini. But when I come into your life and I do not really mind about being a father to your child, then you show me this kind of treatment. I know it is not supposed to be guaranteed that ota okiniacha, that we are supposed to live till life do us part. Because as a man, I will be honest, from the perspective and from the examples that I've seen, even growing up, if a woman has a child with another man, there is a higher possibility that they might get together at some point in life.
With the man of the...
the father to that child.
Okay.
Yes, the baby daddy is always in the picture. The baby daddy is always in the picture.
In other words.
Let's say that how it is. Why you should go according these things?
The baby daddy will always be in the picture.
Yes.
And me as a man, if I'm not comfortable with it, it is you as a woman who we are together with right now to take up the responsibility and say, this is where I draw the line. Me as the woman, I will not be available, but if you want to be in the life of your child, I will make the child available. But the other man also knows this child is a gateway to you. So they will use that opportunity. And I think that is why this new meme in town is where he got the challenge, because he's like, ninakupatia kila kitu, but kila wakati nikifanya makosa kidogo, nikifeel ni kama siwezi fanya nini. Yani amemweka na ile aspect ya nitakuacha usipofanya hivi. Nitakuacha usipofanya hivi. We can't only say that it's just because men feel needed, that's the problem. Okay, if you're also gaslighting me unaniambia usiponifanyia hivi sasa nitakuacha.
And let me tell you something, Ghost. From that story, I might be wrong, but from maybe the woman's perspective, this was only a financial scapegoat.
But,
women are usually tuned to survive.
True.
This is an unpopular opinion, but for that example,
before you give us the unpopular opinion, yeah?
Yes.
I would appreciate it, yeah? If you tell me, by the way, Alan, we're not going far. You get? Yeah. It is only for a moment and
it's
for a
transactional. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, Alan, I want you to help me in this particular situation, and you leave it up to me to say yes, I will assist, or I am not able to assist, rather than you gaslighting me.
Why are you pointing me?
Apana, this is not you.
Yeah.
It's my fault.
Yes. Rather than you putting me in a situation where I am disrespecting myself in the long run. Yeah.
But also in that line, also let your antennas be wide enough to note the disrespect.
When a man, R. Kelly, probably taboo name, but R. Kelly said, when a man loves a woman, he loves for real.
Yes.
You get?
Yeah.
Same to women.
No.
You have very loud.
I'm sorry for your experiences.
No way.
Mic over to you in studio.
The level of love that a guy gives to a lady is not the same the lady gives to the guy.
Absolutely, because it's lower on the spectrum.
So it's never what?
It's lower.
It's lower.
Than
Yes.
women.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Guys,
Wait,
let me drive my point home.
Mike,
continue.
I know Charlene is setting you up for something.
No.
I know. I'm walking.
Listen.
I am walking in there. I can see. I can see it from afar, and I'm gonna walk in there.
Right in. Okay.
So Charlene, you're setting up
the
my
level of love.
Yeah, I'm happy where I am.
The level of love. No man, me I'm not bait. Those guys don't use me as a chaser here, please. So I was saying, how a guy loves a chick is not the same way how a chick loves a guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
every person's love will be different.
No, that's not. No, I'm talking about generally,
When a man loves.
statistically. Yes, a man loves. That's why sisi hata tukiamua kujua juu ya love, we do it, and we don't miss. Unaona kama msee akiamua amechoka na love na amechoka na maisha atajua. But my point is, and this is an unpopular opinion, I'm sorry, but women were created to survive. So in case
The highest bidder gets it.
in this case the guy is her means of survival, because the guy takes care of the kid
And
takes care
herself.
of her. You see, just think about it. How will she disrespect him like that, by the way, after this guy has done all these things? Why Charlene?
Yeah.
Why will she disrespect him to that extent after he's
Actually,
gone out of his way?
she could be very courteous and be like, by the way, it's enough.
Yeah.
I'm no longer interested. I'm gonna get another. Still, inyangau badengelia, but at least angekuwa ameambiwa ukweli.
Yeah. Crying
So
with
the
a
problem that us guys have, Alan, sometimes is yes,
You
we
have-
go where.
you have
Yes, the problem that I and
a few others.
a few billionaires. The problem that we have is that we go where we needed,
Yeah.
but we should also go where we are wanted. I agree with you on that.
Thank you
It
very
should
much.
it should be two. Should be both, not one.
Mm-mm.
Yes. not only want,
So now you're agreeing
Both.
the want has to be there.
partially. I'm
But-
agreeing.
but-
I'm agreeing with
I'll
you
convince
partially.
you to get to want
But
entirely.
Mike,
You should
yeah?
go where
But-
you are
but-
wanted
but
and
Mike,
where you are needed.
But Mike,
Yes.
when we go where we wanted, remember there is courtship.
Mhm.
Initially, Charlene is not interested in you. You have to show. I was going to say me, and I was going to get a very strong, a very strong no.
Give an example. That's a real life example.
Yeah, now that's a real life example. Yeah.
Mhm.
Initially, Charlene does not want you.
Mhm.
True or false? Initially,
It's not a yes. Wait.
Depends.
yeah.
If you come at me and you're my type, I will want you, but I will
Yes.
not show you.
Mhm.
But if you're not my type, I will not want you.
And exactly, I think this will take us. We'll segue us into our last conversation.
Yeah.
For how long should a man push or court a woman up until she agrees or she accepts? Yeah. From the initial aspect, she does not want you entirely. Yeah. Then you have to
Speak
show
for
her-
yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Not me.
Eh?
Me, I'm usually wanted from the
Okay, let's
get-go.
agree. It's hypothetical.
It's hypothetical. Sawa. I see I'm
Is that
bruising.
you?
I see I'm bruising. Okay. Initially, now
Yeah, me, I'm not these beggars.
This is going to
I've
be.
never been a beggar.
No,
I've
you're
never
not
been-
begging. You're not begging. This is going to be a classic example. Probably Charlene does not want our editor or our director.
I'm sorry, let me take one for the team. Take the L on our behalf.
Okay, it's a hypothetical. Yeah, it's a hypothetical.
Yes.
Angela initially does not want me.
Yes.
Yeah, but I have to show her why she might want me. Up until I pursue and pursue and pursue, there is a point she will agree that now I want you because of what you've
Shown her.
But now she will go over that at a certain period of time if I do not stay consistent to it. True or false?
True. I'm following you, bro.
Yeah? You're following me?
Yes.
So we cannot say that I can go where I am needed or wanted. First I have to create that demand for myself as a
If
man.
it's not there.
If it's initially never there.
Not all the time.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Not all the time.
It's initially not there.
Not all the time.
It's initially not
Not
there.
all the time.
Bro, do you know that there are people who walk in a room and
Okay.
And
do
let me
not-
tell
do
you
not
also
tell me of
something.
do not allow me to share my
personal
kick-ass days.
experience.
I know where you're going.
Yeah.
I know where you're going. But even when actually, this has been my philosophy most of the time, or for the longest time, men do not court women. Women court men first. In the terms that it has to be okay with her in her brain for you even to go at her.
Yeah, they say women know whether she'll sleep with you within the first 5 seconds of meeting you.
You get? I don't know about that statistic.
I'm also thinking about that.
It's true. It is.
Charlene.
is.
But this is what I would say. A woman still, it has to sit well with her that, okay, I can date this guy. Yeah. And when you make that perception within your head, then you prepare yourself for the attack. And then you will play the classical woman. I don't know if Gen Zs play that card these days. Yeah.
She
But-
weaves the web. You come. You the player,
Yeah,
you come.
unakuja unafukuza, because you have already laid the ground that I can take him. So now it's up to him to make sure that feeling that I had initially, because I might come to you and I have a stinking breath and you're like, by the way, what I thought initially is not what I've gotten. Alafu that perception efanye nini ibadilike. But even as you showed that you might want me, still I have to convince you.
Yeah.
So as a man, I do not go where I am needed or wanted. I have to create that perspective of
You
that
create the
perception.
demand, then you supply the demand.
Exactly. So as a man, I cannot go. The woman only has to tell me, I don't need you. And as a man, I'm supposed to take it. Alafu nifanye nini? Nivamuz. As we're winding up, Mike, for how long do you chase? And Charlene and Angie, for how long do you all want to be chased for?
Forever.
When shall we ever make a 6 pointer then?
To answer you,
Am I where you
okay,
don't chase?
personally, let me say, it's not is it a privilege? I usually don't chase for long. I don't know why, but
have they lasted?
For relationships, they usually come.
Have they lasted?
Because as you've said,
have they lasted?
Let me finish. I'm getting there. So for me, like me, I know when a chick likes me.
How do you know?
Tell us.
That's a deep hole. That's a deep rabbit hole.
No, just
body language.
Yeah.
The eyes never lie. The eyes. You want to know the truth about someone.
Macho yake
eyes never lie.
Utaonaje macho ya ule mtu mwingine?
Ndamwambia atoe miwani. Niangalia vizuri.
Okay.
Yeah. So the eyes never lie. The body language doesn't lie. Yes. You ask the right questions, they'll tell you the truth. Yeah. So I don't understand how guys take the L. Like, how do you walk into someone who does not show you any interest? As you've said, if a chick likes you, she's gonna expose herself. You see, we are just like animals, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we're in the jungle. Yeah, we are just like animals. When a wild animal is on heat, some usually like the snow camel. You know the snow camel?
Yeah.
It usually slaps itself with a tail.
Yeah.
So
sure,
they are cues. Yeah, they are cues.
Yeah.
They are cues. I don't know. This is not game I'm giving you guys, but
it's
they are cues.
Game is game.
They are cues.
And
so
game
why?
recognizes
So
game.
why would you go somewhere where that person is not ready for you? You see, personally, I don't do well. I don't do well with rejection. So me, hata before ni approach them, inakuwa almost sure bet.
Umefanya research yako.
Inakuwa almost sure bet.
Mike, you're a banker.
We, tumesema hiki tu inaenda kwa internet ama
Haiendi. Mbona haiendi?
No, it's only bankers who put their money where their tongue is at.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Coincidentally.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've answered your question. So there's no difference between a lady and a black widow. Do you know that spider?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no difference. So she lays out the web. So it's up to you to come. Unfortunately, as just like the black widow, some of you, once you are done, you bite off the head and you. Once you are done with the guy, once the black widow is done with the mate, it kills it. It kills. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that what's happening?
Oh, that's a dark joke.
That's a very, very dark joke.
Very dark.
Watu weke jik kwa coffee, tuongee ukweli.
For how long do you want to talk?
Who's Eve here? Eve needs to come on the next episode. Petition for Eve to come on the next episode.
Angie, for how long do you want to be chased?
As for me, till I'm ready.
That's a good answer.
So you're not ready.
You can be ready in 2027, in 2030.
Yeah.
So you be ready after then you get chased now. Then, sorry. You be ready, then you get chased then when you are ready. Ama, what do you mean when you're ready?
I mean, yes, you can chase me, but maybe unajua naweza fika point tu niboeke tu.
Joko ready for that relationship.
Na pia unabo.
Basi uniambie niache ni sare.
Alan.
Naweza kuonyesha in many ways.
Men never read between the lines.
Guys never ask the right questions.
And they never read between the lines.
Listen, guys. Listen.
You're listening.
It is not about me reading between the lines. Yeah. Have you ever found yourself that you read between the lines? I don't want to put you out in the dark, yeah. But there is a conversation we were having before the podcast. You read between the lines and you're like, by the way, nayo, it's a no-no. Alafu out of nowhere, they resurface. And they take you back into the same maze. So you do not assume. You wait until you're told, by the way, you're not needed. Unafunga virago zako.
Kuna non-verbal cues, bro.
The non-verbal cues ziko. But unajua how people are. Kuna non-verbal cues za kuingia kwa relationship as we started sliding into things, yeah. Na kuna zile za kutoka na kumba mjamalizana na
wewe. You only know when a chick is done with you, Alan. May see a breakup a mile away.
Give me three. Probably I might.
Naweza
kuwa nishaachwa. Yeah.
Let me give you the first one. Ninajua. Dem anakulike anakuanga very girly around you.
She's in
like
her
a small
girl era.
child.
Yeah.
She's like a small child. Ile siku atageuza akue kama HR wako. Anaanza kuongelesha kama wewe ni kama yeye ni mama yako sasa ama HR.
Yeah.
That ship has sailed, bro.
Correct.
That ship has sailed. Ni wewe you are kicking a dead horse.
Ilienda.
Dema kiacha kuwa gali na utoto mbele yako.
Okay.
Qualify gali.
Na utoto.
Nasema utoto. Anakutext na emoji manini. Sasa ameacha. Sasa ni very serious. Playfulness.
Anakuninina paragraphs.
That's a sinking ship. Hey, tongue twisters.
It's a sinking ship.
Okay.
Listen, is it true or not?
Now wacha nijipatiane to some extent, yeah. There is somewhere I realized that thing, yeah. But then I asked myself, where is this coming from?
Good.
I also realized I did not do, or I stopped doing what allowed this girl to be playful with me.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I cannot make it entirely about them. I'm also partly, I had to do this, not this.
Yeah. guys, he just pointed at Charlene.
There is something that I also stopped doing.
Said he had to do this.
Yeah.
I hope you caught it.
It's not on camera. Because I also asked myself,
not cut that.
Cut that out. You also have to ask yourself as a man, what did you stop doing that no longer allows her or them to be that way with you?
And you also have to catch it very early.
I have one answer to that.
Yeah.
As a guy, you should never over-preempt yourself. I don't know if that's a word.
Like, yeah, preempt. What do you mean?
What I mean is, you see the mystery.
Yeah.
Ladies are all about imagination. Once she uncovers you,
You're speaking like Saguru.
I'm sorry.
You have a lot of wisdom. Continue.
I'm sorry.
I'm just giving you your flowers.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. So the mystery, the mysterious part of you.
Yeah.
You should never overexpose yourself. Leave a little bit mystery. And you see, they ladies don't want this. Ladies want.
Mamilema.
You see.
Do
you understand what I'm saying? Mnapenda panda shuka. Naona sitaki kuweka drama, sitaki kusema drama, because si drama. Nataka hivi. Siku moja kuja if ulikuwa umezoea a certain, let's say you're dating a certain style, inakuja na nakutreat kama you're not my girlfriend, you're like a
stranger, total stranger.
A P, the one that starts with an E and ends with an E. Yeah. That's what they like, imagine. Am I wrong? Siku moja unamchanganya tu, who this? I never knew this side of you. You know, maybe you're not even that person, but just to keep the relationship going, you need to create the demand. When you say you create themes so that
I would agree to with him. I would agree.
It becomes an adventure. They love adventure.
Adventure is the word.
They love adventure.
Agreed.
When I was rogue, I was wanted. When I became understanding, I was not wanted. And I'm like,
yes, they're always wired for the bad boy.
When you became understanding,
yeah, like you have, you know, the
too nice.
This
Mr. Nice Guy.
I think Mr. Nice Guy is the problem.
You should never be nice on them. No. You be nice, but mix it up. And it's not about toxicity, by the way.
Okay.
You be nice. I'll never touch. I'll never harm you, but you need some shocks. I don't know. The relationship needs some shocks. When it's dying, you shock her. She gets shocked back into life
for us because we're over time. Studio time.
Yeah. I agree with what he said. He says, yeah, it's very true. Those 2 points.
Which one exactly? You can reiterate them or regurgitate them.
The adventure and how you know you've lost a woman.
Yeah. No, actually, you're supposed to give us 3. You only gave us 1.
Call me again for the next podcast. I'll expound more.
Oh, that's a nice way to close it.
He's creating demand for himself.
Yeah.
He
I'm
might
gonna start charging.
Okay.
Shall we close it?
It's a done deal.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode of DISDAT. Petition to have Eve on the show.
No, they don't know who Eve. They don't know who Eve is.
It's okay, but the name has been mentioned one too many times, so maybe she should come on the episode.
She might spill a lot.
If you have liked this video, be sure to to like this video. Literally, subscribe to our channel, share with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.
DISDAT.
Right.
DISDAT.
Right.
DISDAT.